Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. How is everyone doing today? A shout out to Preston Kitty for the $1.50, the super sticker, and the cat army. The almighty cats. Just 2 cats in a trench coat. Wouldn't it be like human size? It'd be like, surely like 5 or 6 cats in a trench coat. I need my daily dose of damage reduction. Slap that like to respect the cat nation. Yeah, we love to see that. Demi85, how's it going? Gojira. Thomas Wake. Like the stream before he shows up. It was a good start. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Cat Nation. Nabil, how's it going? The Meow Nation takeover on the Twitch side as well. You love to see it. The emotes should, the Twitch emotes should show up like on the thing underneath my face as well. Yeah, there they are. Yo, Deviat, how's it going? My day is literally just starting. I'm sick right now and it sucks. Oh yeah, that is always not good. But yeah, it's just gone 8 AM. We are here for the Dokkan early stream. Hopefully some sort of news today. I'm hoping for information about the EZA, like, because we know we're getting the LR Broly Super EZA and the STR base Broly EZA, but they haven't posted the details of them yet. And then we've got new stages. I don't know if the details for the I need to check Dokkan info. I don't know if the details for the new stages are in the files yet, because then surely if they're not, they'd have to be a data download tomorrow, like early tomorrow, because the stages come out tomorrow. Yeah, Metallico Jesus, bring it down over on the Twitch side as well. Let's go. Right, challenge events. Pure Saiyan's Red Zone. Yeah, only stage 1 and 2 are in the data, and stage 3 and 4 come out tomorrow. So, but the stages come out before then, don't they? Let me double check Proton's thread. No, they're not, because they're not in the data download, so they're not in Proton's thread, but they're in the news in-game, aren't they? Oh yeah, there was a thing about JP, wasn't there?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, nothing's been posted as of yet. If I go to the news thing. Hey, shout out to Preston Kitty for gifting a tier 1 sub over on Twitch to Toon. Let's go. Oh wait, yeah, I got a notification. Yeah, shout out to Preston. Preston gifted me a sub to Toon an hour ago. I don't know if Toon was live earlier. But yeah, the news entry for the actual campaign, where it's got the red zone, it says underneath that the other stages are out. Yeah, 9 o'clock UK time. So yeah, the data download could be like the stages are out. Okay, I don't know if that's what you meant. Yeah, the stages are out 25 hours from now. So I would assume that there's got to be a data download before then. So it's probably going to end up being early tomorrow, like 3-4 a.m. And the stages are coming out like 5 hours after. Yeah, they announced the EZAs in the actual producer letter and everything, so you think they would post the details like a little bit sooner, just so we can all actually see and have an idea of like what they're actually going to be. But hey, bring a hit 3K days. Log in today. Let's go. I hope you're going to enjoy that amazing support memory. Yeah, we got that news about like all the Broly stuff. It was like 2 a.m. And so then I just didn't like, because I'd already made a video for the day, and then I did my Sunday afternoon like Chrono stream. I didn't make any other videos, so I just completely forgot to play the game. So when we loaded up the stream yesterday for yesterday's early stream, my consecutive logins was back to 1. So my total logins is like 3,100 and something. My consecutive logins is now 1. I did that not that long ago though, so it already happened, but for a long time my consecutive logins was only like, it was like 60 or 70 days or something behind my cumulative one. For years, it was like over 2,000 at some point. I got Frieza and the Coke Vegeta rainbowed within 1,000 stones and have almost 3,000 left. No, that's really good. Yeah, plenty of stones for to summon for Broly. Luck for Broly is gone. I want to just try and get that one copy, and then. Oh, it's the mod he's playing the. But yeah, I mean, that is true. It's because the game is very dead at the moment. I don't know why I keep thinking that guy is finished.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I like that they've revamped, even though it's once a week, I like that they've revamped the orb event into this very simple, like, just one thing, one track. You just get a bunch of all the orbs. Yeah, it's a double rate spanner, so... I don't know whether it'll be today, but I'm going to do a video about what I think the banner lineup is going to be. Because yeah, Kale and Caulifla should be on there. Yeah, double rates should hopefully mean some decent pulls. Kale and Caulifla should be on the banner because they're Carnival LR. They haven't returned. They came out for Golden Week Part 2, and the Golden Week Part 1 units were on the Part 1 banner, so makes sense. They're a Carnival LR, so they can only return on a Carnival banner. STR LR Broly's probably going to be on there because he's getting a Super EZA. AGL LR Golden Freezer will be on there because he didn't get his own banner or anything. Bro, this is supposed to be the easy limited attempts orb event. Stop all supering me. Bruh. Madness, I tells you. Yeah, so the only other thought is which other Carnival LR, but I think doesn't the Tanabata usually, although the Part 1 banner was different, which is weird, because it usually has the previous Tanabata character as well. So it's possible the other Carnival LR that's going to be featured is Omega, which is kind of Like I guess he's kind of like somewhat usable again on the new Omega team, but still not like a top choice or anything.
All right, let's do this.
Just joined. They patching. So I'm not too sure what's going on. There's maintenance. The maintenance that was announced for JP. There hasn't been a maintenance announced in game like properly for global yet, has there? Because I just looked at the news thing and I didn't see one. Yeah, Big TX, how's it going? I've got a better starting rotation this time without all the like SRs, all the unawakened SSRs. I'm surprised we didn't get Tech UI on Frieza's banner. Yeah, I assumed he would be. Omega was just here. Yeah, that is true. Who are the other solo Carnival units? I mean, it could be Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, I guess, although obviously it doesn't really make sense for him to be on the banner because he's not on Exploding Rage or Movie Heroes or anything like that, so I think he's only been back once since he came out, right? So I guess it is a possibility. Wish Glorio and Daima Goku would disappear from banners for a while, yeah. Yeah, I've rainbowed Daima Goku now, so I do not need to be seeing any more copies of him showing up. Seems like a pointless version update for insignificant changes. Yeah. Yeah, the thing about it's just like the preview of the stage, like what drops from the stages and stuff, right? I mean, I guess there's like minor bug fixes and stuff behind the scenes as well, but... I still need Daima Goku, damn. He can actually still be like somewhat useful as well. He is like dodge or die against the tougher bosses, but the support from his like super attack thing is pretty good. Again, the STR base Broly that was the banner unit for the 7-year gods, and the LR STR Broly is getting a super EZA. But as of yet, they haven't shown any of the details, so... Because my expectation is if they're going to be out soon, well, I guess they could be doing what they often do and releasing the Part 2 banner, and then the EZAs don't come out for like a few days. Otherwise, they should be in this upcoming maintenance / data download. So they'd have to like reveal them officially soon, otherwise they're going to get spoiled by the data download. So that makes me wonder, like, if they don't drop the details on them today, then they're probably not coming out like anytime soon. Yeah, I've got to not auto the... that's the problem with my current link level team, is it's risky to auto the stage, because if it does things like put General Blue in slot 1 where there's like 4 attacks, then I actually have the potential to die. Yeah, we don't know specifically for Broly. We think it's the 12th, or just Friday in general, depending on time zones. It could technically be late Thursday for PST, I'm not sure. If we do get Heroes Super EZAs, which one of the 7 who Dokkan awakened first are you looking forward to the most? Honestly, the one who always has been one of the best and always has the most potential is the Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Because of his defensive ability. No, that was literally just her first level 10 link.
Let's do this.
But yeah, the 2 red zone stages that come out tomorrow aren't in the files yet, so that's the thing. There's got to be a data download soon. Bruh, this is like one of the worst like rotations to get. Just not even gonna bother risking it. But yeah, the red zone stages come out in like just over 24 hours, so there's got to be a data download between now and then. So it'll probably be in the early hours of tomorrow. But yeah, Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku probably has the most potential to be like one of the best Super EZAs if they do any Heroes ones. Because that damage reduction and everything. Trunks as well, if they get rid of the like chance to guard and stuff, like the two, they could both be really good. The Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Vegeta was like never good. Supreme Kai of Time as well has potential. Just for the support. Tapion plus Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That would be kind of cool, actually. Broly's potentially just out on, I think, Friday. It's hard to know. But yeah, like 72 hours, I guess. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the part 1 banner where it comes out a bit earlier than usual. Because the banner was at like 2 AM my time. If they just have the same hero celebration but they slap the Divers logo on it and call it a day. Because you can play heroes. Well, that's the thing, you can play like, there's like one game mode you can play on the Divers machines with the old heroes cards. So I mean, I guess whilst it is technically true that you can still play heroes on the Divers thing, like, it's not technically a Divers collab if it's just heroes characters, but I guess in theory they could do something like that. Tapion and DBZ Future Trunks with the new category Weapon Wielder. Yeah, that could be interesting. I know that's I feel like that's a category that people have said about for ages that people wanted to see. But then, I mean, realistically, that category is what? Like Trunks, Tapion, I suppose like Bulma, and any of the like DB Saga, any of the DB Saga characters that use guns. Yeah, Tech go home with the Z sword. Frieza Soldier. Kawaii, yeah. A lot of Heroes units. A lot of Heroes units. I mean, Future Trunks, God Trunks obviously does. It would just be the physical super attack as a category. Yeah, Deborah, that's true. Wrath will Broly finally getting new representation is really good. The category would be like storied figures. Yeah, I feel like it would not be a good category. Like, it'd be one of those ones that, like, if a character had that as their leader skill, they'd have to have like 2 other categories as well. Otherwise, like, yeah, that would just be awful. Yeah, Fu. Just the adult Fu, yeah, has a sword as well. Alright, I'm going to try out the Union Master, like 5 fusion with the Heroes team. I mean, this is actually a pretty good starting rotation, to be fair. But yeah, you have to run the team with, like, the Vegito friend, otherwise you don't have enough Fused Fighters characters. But yeah, it's definitely a tough one. The first couple of fights, because you can have some, like, status effects, like, it can potentially be okay. First, Wuhan can't be sealed. So... yeah, Gohanks can seal, but not this guy. Gotenks will lower attack, which will be helpful. Has he even supered yet? That's the big problem, is not knowing, like, where he's going to super attack, potentially. Because even with the attack lowering, I don't want him to super Gotenks. I mean, he's got some links active with Vegito, though, so... Nice. Man, just think how good, like, Limit Breaker Vegito's EZA will be, which will be, like, next year, but... Nice. Well, that's what we like to see. 10th anniversary, Super Saiyan 3-4 Goku physical. I'm not sure if they would come back again so soon, because they're on the GDC banners. So... I think the other 2 Carnival LRs that are featured will be Kale and Caulifla, and then maybe Gotenks. because Omega was only recently back on a banner. Who was the one before Omega? Yeah, it's Fusions of Master. I guess it could be... Oh, it could just be Jiren, I suppose. I don't think TN will be on there. Well, I mean, maybe. He's not a Carnival LR, but I mean, I guess he could be still on the banner. I don't know. Was Tao was after Golden Week, right? Yeah, if they included any like key weapons in that as well, that would be interesting. Yeah. TM will be in there unfeatured, yeah, because all yellow coin LRs are in like the Carnival banners. But yeah, I don't think he'll be featured. Yeah, Lucky Goat has a gun. Alright, nice. Alright, so we got through the first fight here without much trouble. Cell was after Golden Week, wow. I already thought he was before. Okay, this is a good rotation, because aside from like the first possible slot, which is I bet he will super, we can seal him and attack lower him here now, all in the same turn. Nice, he did not super, so that's good. We've got the two Super Saiyan 3 fusions together, so they've got basically all their links active here. I think they share every link except for like one. But yeah, so the fact that this fight can be sealed and stunned as well. Actually, yeah, he can't be attack lowered. That's alright. Yeah, he can be sealed. He can also be stunned, so potentially Pan can just stun him next turn. So it was before Golden Week. Yeah, I thought so. Wasn't it Kid Goku for Saiyan Day, and then Cell, and then Golden Week? Stupid bomb orbs, though. This is not great. If I do that, we just got a bunch of defense from using the active skills, and that should heal me. Yeah, nice. Oh no! I shouldn't have done that. Really needed. Well, I say need. We'll be fine regardless, but Really wanted Pan to super for the potential stun. Yeah, we got the heal back from the STR orbs. Goku will tank normals for double-digit damage. Yeah, Goku and Pan, the only non-infused fighters. Because 5 out of the 7 units, including the friend, have to be. That's the only way we can run the stage, is the fact that the friend counts. Otherwise we'd have to put like Vegeks on the team or something, which would be terrible. Yeah. I should have just ate the damage from getting some type disadvantage orbs and then add Pan Super. Super annoying. 94%, okay. I mean, it's the active skill turn for Vegito, so he should be fine regardless. No, he did 1 super. Bruh. Nice. Took 9 damage. Trying to beat Festival again. Oof. Or is it for the mission? But yeah, Broly should be out on Friday, but we don't know for sure until we get like the data download or a proper official post. We don't know the actual release time or specifically the date even, because it could be late on the 11th PST, which would still be the 12th, like would still technically be Friday for me, but okay. Yeah, see, Broly can be sealed, but the fact that we don't have a unit that can seal like straight away on the first turn is kind of annoying. Oh, he also locks, which is really annoying. Probably don't need to use that on the first turn then. I just need to hope that Vegito comes in clutch with like a dodge or something. Which he did not. He still takes over 1 million damage, bruh. Bro, the number of times that I get like that far.
All right, let's do this.
And the thing is, I could like I could just use an item at that point and like just Ghost Usher him the first turn, and then once you get the seal and everything on, then it would probably just be GG at that point. But that obviously defeats the point of like trying to do it with no items. And you die in the second phase. Oh, of course. Yeah, I forget that Broly actually has 2 phases. Because we've not been able to get far enough for it to make any difference. Try and get the, like, of course she didn't. I was gonna say try and get the clutch, pan, dodge, and then stun, like turn. She didn't dodge, but then she did stun, so at least we can hopefully recover from there. The only thing I've got to do is chase those 15 stones. Yeah, I had a quite lucky like run for the festival mission. Like it was just one try, double STR like Blue Goku, Vegeta and Trunks on the team, and then like a bunch of other stackers. But yeah, since this guy can't be sealed, stunning him and then hitting him with a bunch of attack lowers pretty much sets us up for the rest of the fight to be very easy. And now we can just get a bunch of our HP back from picking up same type orbs and stuff. In fact, yeah, we probably just win this turn. I should have used the like Power Beyond Super Saiyan support memory because that'll be everyone except for Pan. But yeah, as much as I don't like Festival and I don't get excited for like, oh, let me replay Festival again to see how high this new stacker is able to get up to, because it is fun to see those big numbers, but it's the work that it takes to get there that I still just can't be bothered. But that being said, I am definitely interested to see how like ridiculously high the new Broly can get to by like the end of that event. Because he has permanent guard, I wonder like how much defense does he have to be able to tank Vegito's super? Because Vegito's super is like 24 million. But I want to see a screenshot of him versus Vegito with like 20 million defense or something. Okay, he didn't super straight away. I didn't really want to trust Pan in slot 1, especially with 2 attacks. I had no idea if one of them was going to be the super. I lost the run earlier because AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta didn't counter. Oof. Yeah, that's never what you want. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's in the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe or follow if you are new and you have not done so already on the YouTube or Twitch side. If we're going to get any sort of information, like I say, I'm still hoping that maybe we'll see the EZA details or something. If we're going to get any info, it should be in the next like 8 minutes. But we shall see. Oh, right, Pan didn't actually dodge. Nice. Who should I, is there someone I should put on instead of Pan? Aeos has that like start of turn stun potential, which like I guess technically could come in clutch. Like if she just stuns someone at the start of the turn. Especially if it was like turn 1 against Broly.
Let's do this.
Only have enough for one summon. Hopefully there are tickets I can use for Broly. There potentially will be another seriously serious stage, maybe. I mean, they did do the thing for the Part 1 banner where when Dokkan Day then happened, we got tickets for the Frieza banner, even though it was like the day after. So, like, in theory that could happen, because the banner's dropping on potentially the 12th, and then Dokkan Day is on the 15th. Maybe that Dokkan Day will have tickets for the Broly banner, but... Currently at Beast. Nice. Yeah, at least Beast, you know that like he always supers in yeah, maybe I should just do that. Well, at least with Beast, you know he always supers in slot 3 on the second turn, so you can kind of be set up ready for it. Correction, I just died at Beast. Oh no, how? I was literally just going to say, like, well, I literally did say, because you know where his super is, like, because all of your guys should be stacked up enough that they can tank normals at that point. GT Heroes versus Festival is fun. They can be at the 8-year fights in about an hour. I can't say, I haven't played it enough to remember exactly like what phase that is. It's a decent way through though, right? Right, back to Janemba. STR Goku. Oh, yeah, the Goku Gohan, like the one that stacks attack. Yeah, he's definitely not a... He's definitely not a character that you want, like, going in front of the Super. Excuse me. I don't like using that STR Goku in there. I think it's too risky because he doesn't stack defense. So I know the whole you just keep stacking attack with him until it gets near the end, and then you switch to Gohan. But I just think that's because when Gohan first comes out, it's not like he's super crazy defensively. I think that STR Goku's way too much of a liability. But the problem is for that festival mission is there really aren't a lot of great STR like stackers or anything. If you don't have the new Blue Goku and Vegeta from the GDZ, like Super STR, you are kind of limited on terms of who would be the most useful. Yeah, Broly most likely the 12th, from what we know so far. Well, this is a rotation. At least he's sealed currently. Nothing. Oh, yeah, it's 9 o'clock, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there's a news on information on upcoming content. Oh no. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be, right? Like, one of the things will be use an extreme tech character. Because that's the part 1 or the part 2 unit, technically. Did they say who the they did actually confirm like who the stages were against, right? Isn't one of them like Majin Vegeta? Is it like Majin Vegeta and Kaba or something? Yeah, Apathy, how's it going? Just wait till Raudo sees it. He's going to be so happy. Everyone should be so happy. Oh look, Aos actually got the start of turn stun. Do that so we can just heal. There we go. I haven't even attempted the first mission we got. Yeah, understandable. And now we get another one. Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing's been tweeted. It's actually in game. Oh god. Oh, and you're locked. Okay. I did the mission the other day, but I hate the event so much. Yeah. What's annoying as well is depending what the missions are, or the new one is, you could potentially have done both the two new ones at the same time. Because the first one only required 3 specific units. So if the second one requires 3 units, but you could make a team with them all on together, it means if we'd waited, we'd have been able to do both missions at the same time. Okay, well, Aos didn't stun. So we're probably just dead. See, everyone loves the new festival missions. Of course. How could we not? My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. I forgot Aos conceal. Okay, I think we're actually just okay now. For this part, anyway. going to get the Dokkan attack here, which is kind of annoying. Is what it is.
Time to get serious. Gonna go all out.
But yeah, that one with the one Ghost Usher turn to help get set up a little bit. I mean, I think if he'd supered in slot 1 on the next turn, it still would have been GG. But the fact that we got some attack lowering on him, and then Ao's got the seal. We don't do a lot of damage though. That's of course the problem with the Heroes team now against these newer bosses. They've got so much health. Yeah, it was Truth at the fan meetup when he got to speak to Amatsu. He was like, we need more Festival of Battles missions. I need to prove that I was right and it is relevant, so we need more missions. Damn, Ao's still not getting the start of turn stun. Oh, we might be cooked now, actually. Also, where's all of his attack lower like stacks gone? Well, unfortunately, he didn't super slot 1, so... Okay. Give us another million arena event over Festival of Battles. Oh, I don't know about that. Million Arena was absolutely terrible. I actually would rather have a festival mission than Million Arena. Can't lie. But yeah, the 2 sealers on 2 different turns is good here, because now Brody just gets sealed again by Gohanks. Yeah, Million Arena definitely is worse. What do you mean, more festival missions? Oh. It's turn 6. I thought his thing was for 6 turns. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we were never going to beat that. Because then we get onto physical Broly, whose normals do 1.1 million damage, can't be sealed or stunned. Getting a new gaming headset, nice. Festival Battles 2 incoming. Yeah, I need to check the producer layer, because did they say, like, which stages will be next? Or, like, did they confirm it?
Are also in the works for part 2. Let's take a look.
Let's check the producer layer.
Stages 3 and 4 will be added to Ultimate Red Zone Pure Science Edition. In Stage 3, you'll be fighting Majin Vegeta.
Okay.
In Stage 4, you'll be fighting Kappa. Please do attempt these stages and test your might. Next up, we have the limited attempts event, the story of Ba and Broly. Each stage of this event can be attempted once per day, and it is easier to level up Link skills in Stage 2. In addition to Aged Meat and Link skill orb, you can also get a special wallpaper through the missions.
Alright, let's do this.
Plus, we have prepared original stories that are only available in the game, so be sure to turn the scenario on when you attempt this event.
That's cool.
Moreover, there will be a new challenge event. Check this out. Live or Die, Predatory Planet. One new stage will be added daily for a total of 14 stages. The next stage will be unlocked after you clear the previous stage, and the newly added stage will be more difficult than the previous. If you manage to clear all the stages, you can get a unique title. Remember to attempt the event every single day and be the first to claim your rewards. New stages of other events will also be available. Alright.
Okay, so then they just went onto the animations and stuff. Okay. Yeah, boss rush. I mean, boss rush, like I said many times before, people only really want boss rush because it's just easy free stones. Like, I'm sure no one actually likes the event. Because nowadays, like, Dokkan events are so easy that it's just like, you just one turn every phase, and it's like, it's not like fun to play, it's just, you just get a bunch of free stones for very little work, is the only reason why people like it. It is weird that we are so far behind. It does seem like they've kind of just given up on doing it, but... Alright, anyway. Should make a video about the news. Hey guys, Marsingan here, bringing you a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we got an update in the news this morning for both versions of the game, for the confirmation on upcoming content. There's a couple of things that we already knew about, obviously from the producer letter, stuff that was shown at the fan meetup, and then obviously later officially confirmed on social media with the producer letter and like the official post of the Broly details and all that kind of stuff. But there's also a an interesting, shall we say, extra edition that I know will have some people fuming. One or two people out there will be excited, but yeah, it's we'll cover that when we get to it, I suppose. But yeah, information on upcoming content. This being posted in game today. Usually this stuff gets posted like 48 hours before, depending on what the thing is, right? So one of the events that's going to be mentioned on here, we know comes out tomorrow. We've still had no news on like a data download. We've still got no info on the Broly EZAs that were mentioned at the fan meetup and shown in the producer letter. So all signs are still pointing towards the part 2 stuff starting by the end of the week, if this stuff is being announced today as the information on upcoming content. So the current working estimate is like either late Thursday evening PST, which technically means Friday morning for me, which is the 12th, or just the 12th for everyone, and the banner being slightly later in the morning for me in the UK. But obviously as soon as we know for sure exactly when the banner's going to come out, I will let you guys know. There is maintenance and a data download and stuff like that upcoming, so that will give us a better idea of exactly when it's coming out. So the new events, the two that were mentioned in the producer letter, the story of Bar and Broly, this is a once per day event. It did say there were 2 stages. Stage 2 is like a link level stage, and then stage 1 I guess is for getting the meat, the link skills, and then there's missions that you can do in order to build up and get a wallpaper. Now they did mention in the producer letter that this would also feature like Dokkan original story stuff, because I guess obviously in the movie like Broly tells Chilai and Lemo like the backstory of his like little sash thing, right, Bar's ear, but we don't really see any of it. So my assumption is that that's what the little in-game cutscenes are going to be, right? Some actual visual stuff between Kid Broly and Bar, which seems, you know, that's pretty cool. So they mentioned make sure you have your scenario thing turned on, so it'd be cool to check that out. And then yeah, you can get meat items, link skill orbs, a wallpaper, and a stage for better link leveling. So obviously that's pretty good. And then a challenge event, Live or Die the Predatory Planet. So this is a new challenge event with difficult stages, supposedly. Completing all the missions can get you a title. It says a new stage will be added every day for a limited time. And one of the things they mentioned in the producer letter, you do have to beat the stage before to be able to do the next one. So this will be something that we'll be able to do one stage every day. And then obviously by doing that stage, you'll be ready the next day for the next one to unlock. If you haven't done it, then obviously you can potentially fall behind. But a new stage will be added every day. So it's kind of cool that they're doing something like this, because pacing is always one of the big issues in these kind of celebrations. So even if it is one stage, and even if it's not necessarily super long, the fact that you actually have a stage to do every day is pretty cool. I think he said, was it 14 stages in total? So it's basically for 2 weeks, we'll be getting a stage every day for this event, which is pretty cool. So then we have the red zone, which obviously we knew about already. Stages 3 and 4 coming out tomorrow. Stage 3 is versus Majin Vegeta, and stage 4 is versus Kaba. So it'll be interesting to see what those are like and what sort of mechanics that they have. Obviously, as everybody's already mentioned many times, the big memes about Kaba having like insane amount of extra attack power if you bring a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or something like that, which, whilst being funny, like you know they're not going to do actual those kind of memes in the game. Even though Amatsu's trollish behaviour at the fan meetup thing is hilarious. Every time anyone mentioning like Kid Buu or Daima, man's over here just laughing. It's like the guys know the community memes, but obviously when it comes to actual in-game mechanics or anything, they're not going to be putting like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Kaba memes into the game, even though that would be kind of funny. Imagine if they did that as like an April Fool's Day event, as like a proper like joke event of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just getting absolutely destroyed by Carbo would be pretty funny. But yeah, we kind of knew about that already. The date for those dropping has been in the news basically since the first 2 stages came out. We just got the confirmation on who they were going to be against. And then finally, the last bit of news, which is of course a bit unfortunate, a bit of a dampener on the day for most people who don't like this event. We are getting another Festival of Battles mission. So we got the Festival of Battles mission in part 1 to use 3 particular superclass units. I very much expected that they would be doing this for part 2 because they specifically made those missions for superclass units. And so obviously we were waiting to see when they revealed all the details what typing and everything the part 2 LR was going to be. But my immediate assumption was that we would get a mission for an extreme type for whatever the part 2 unit is. And so with Broly being extreme tech, obviously technically the part 1 unit, the Frieza and Gogeta, is also extreme tech. So I very much expect this mission to be at least including using an extreme tech character on your team. Now I'm not really sure how many good, like meta relevant, if any, extreme class stackers we have. So if the mission is similar to the first part 1, but it's like 3 characters, like 3 different extreme types, it'll be very interesting to see what units will actually be relevant, like which units will actually be able to be used. So I guess we'll have to wait and see for the data download specifically what the mission is going to be. But I would very much assume that extreme tech unit is going to be part of it, right? To make us use one of the new units at least. Because I guess that's the good thing about them both being extreme tech, is if you don't pull Broly but you did pull Gogeta and Frieza, you'll be able to use them for the mission. And then obviously vice versa, if you just go for the Broly and you didn't bother summoning for the Gogeta or Frieza, or you did, you just didn't get them, you'll still have one of the new extreme tech units. Obviously Broly, we know from his details, regardless of what people think of his kit and how good he'll potentially be in other events, he very clearly is going to be incredibly good in Festival of Battles. And that's why it seems pretty clear to me that they will have a mission for extreme tech, because yeah, that'll give you the opportunity to use him and dominate in the event that he clearly is going to be very, very good in. So that's the little update that we have for now. Now the details for the stage 3 and 4 are not in the files. So we know, I think JP especially has a maintenance scheduled for tonight. Global doesn't actually have an announcement for maintenance yet, which means Global is either getting the maintenance slightly later on, but will still require a data download ready for these stages to come out, or the maintenance is going to be announced sometime later today, because these new stages should be out essentially just under 24 hours from now. And then in that data download, we will hopefully see the actual mission for Festival, any of the other missions that will be included for these events, so we know how to get like the wallpapers and everything. So of course, once the data download has happened, I will let you guys know and break down all of those details in a video as usual. So let me know what you guys think. What are you looking forward to most out of the upcoming content? How do you feel about another Festival of Battles mission? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay, there you go. So that's that recorded. I need to get that uploaded here quickly. But yeah, new festival mission is like, Mimi, how's it going? Broly leader skill is supposed to be pure Saiyans. I mean, I feel like pure Saiyans is one of those categories where I feel like they're not going to drop a big 220 lead or anything like that anytime soon, because it would just be too good. Like, if you think about it, like a pure Saiyan 220 team has all of the best units in the game that aren't fusions on it, like that aren't standalone fusions, because obviously all the cards that are like Gogeta, Vegeta and Goku that fuse, they're on pure Saiyans. But like characters like the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and stuff like that obviously isn't on there. But other than that, like all of the best units in the game are going to be on there. Like a pure Saiyans 220 team would just be absolutely insane. So I feel like they're not going to do that they're not going to do that anytime soon. Let's call the video "Not Another Festival Mission." I do need to make a thumbnail though, very quickly. Exploding Rage is such a good, yeah, it's such a good category. Yeah, the last exactly like Power Beyond Super Saiyan is a category that doesn't really get like new leaders very often because it's such a ridiculous category. I mean, I feel like it's probably the reason why they didn't put the 10-year fusions on Power Beyond Super Saiyan, even though Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 in the Super Attack, because then the team would just be even more ridiculous. And they'd get the support from Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which would be funny. FOB burst mode, that would be horrendous. But yeah, I don't think we'll see a Power Beyond Super Saiyan like 220 lead anytime soon. Right, there's the link to the news video that just got posted. Even if you were here for when we recorded it, as we always say, when we have these news things drop early in the morning, make sure you guys click the link, open up the video, leave a like, leave a comment, say you came over from the stream. Helps out the channel for those to get some views nice and early. Because otherwise I just can't do news videos. It means if ever like news drops, I just have to end the stream and like make the video. If obviously all the people that were here when I recorded it technically don't need to watch the video because you were here when it was recorded, but obviously that doesn't help the channel. So do your boy a favor, click the link, click that like button, drop a comment, let me know you came over from the stream, let me know your thoughts on another festival mission. My guess for Saiyan Day is TUR Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku. I don't think they'll... Well, maybe the mini one, if they've already dropped the adult one for the anniversary. But now, basically, with where we are now, with like not having Daima yet or anything, like there's no way they do Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku now as anything other than an anniversary LR. I just don't see any other like possibility for it. Well, they don't share any links. I still just want to know what the what that heroes thing is going to be that Amatsu mentioned. I still think it could just end up being like the divers crossover, like Dokkan Fest Marseillan, which would still obviously be awesome. Because yeah, divers, like a new Dokkan Fest Marseillan would be so good. I mean, his categories are not the best, so his leader skill would be interesting, but obviously, like, the whole point of doing that is that one of his leader skills would be crossover. Because if you give him crossover and then make his one of his plus, like the plus 50% pure Saiyans, that incorporates a lot of the heroes' characters. And also like the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, like all of those guys get a 220 lead if he has crossover and then pure Saiyans. There's a really good rotation as well, like the 3 big extreme units. I can see Daima and like the 11th anniversary being like Daima and Namek or something. But yeah, I feel like because we don't have Daima already yet by this point, like it has to be the anniversary. Like, or part of the anniversary. I'm not saying the whole anniversary is not going to be just like Daima themed, but yeah, that's the thing as well. Like Dark FE is saying, they need to be anniversary units in order to be like busted good. That's what we want. Because I want adult Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta to be really good as well. Because obviously, as a big Vegeta fan, they fumbled the mini Daima one. Honestly, though, at this point, I would say Daima deserves it more than Kid Buu, because at least Kid Buu has units in the game. Like, even though he doesn't have an LR, he has multiple units in the game. But Daima ended, what, like almost a year ago at this point? We're getting close. It's like over 9 months, right? The last episode. And we still don't have adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the game. Like at least Kid Buu actually has units. Watch it be Corroded Body and Mind and Time Travelers. Oh god, could you imagine? Yeah, that would be horrible. Last episode was April. Was it really that late? dub ended in May. Damn. I thought it was like February. I mean, I can agree with that. Standalone Orange Piccolo is definitely something that I've wanted for ages. Yeah, standalone Orange Piccolo is something that I've wanted to see for ages. I think we'll probably see like a tag Goku and Gohan and tag Gohan and Piccolo at some point though. Yeah, I'll be happy with that though. I'd take that, a Beast and Orange Piccolo like reverse thing, reverse exchange. I think that'd be cool.
Let's do this.
Yeah, everyone's very confused. The Daima thing, the Squadro was like, a load of people thought it was coming out today, but they tweeted a thing like less than an hour ago saying one more day till it comes out. Apparently their original post said like the 9th PST, but it's already the 9th PST now. And like 24 hours after they made that post saying one more day, it would be the 10th in like almost all of the PST time zone. So yeah, no one seems to know like actually when it's coming out. Considering how annoying the last Kid Goku was, I don't want any DB units for a long time. The links are just bad. That's the problem. This is the thing that I always say. Like, I'm not a DB Saga hater in terms of like I don't like it or anything like that. It's just the fact that the units don't go well with the characters that I do like to run. It did end in February, April was the dub, okay. Yeah, so by the time we get to the 11th anniversary, Daima will have ended like a year ago. But yeah, it is kind of crazy that DB Saga, the only 10th anniversary representation that they got, was the free-to-play LR, Demon King Piccolo, and he's not even that good. Like... Yeah, it's just weird that they had Kid Goku. I guess they had Kid Goku planned for Saiyan Day, but I feel like it would have been better for Kid Goku to be one of the LRs, and then they could have done Saiyan Day be like the Blue Vegeta or one of the Carnival LRs. And then maybe that would give them a little bit more time to cook a little bit more. Like make Kid Goku one of the LRs, have the Saiyan Day unit be the Blue Vegeta, but make him better. Like actually having an active skill. As Mac and Sif are good. They're probably just lounging around somewhere. I never see them too much in the morning. I basically, my morning routine is I get up, feed them, and then just come in here and like fire up the stream. But they're never in here with me in the morning. But imagine that in that alternate timeline, a decent, like a good LR Kid Goku for say for as part of the anniversary, and then the Blue Vegeta being for Saiyan Day, but actually being good. Do some cat summons for luck to get Broly. Maybe. I wonder what time it's going to be. Like, is it going to be another, like part 1, the banner came out at like 2 AM. So I'm wondering if the part 2 one is going to be a similar thing. But we won't know until after the maintenance and like the data download. But... yeah, the new festival mission will be interesting. You'll get two multis in the two Brolys in the same multi. I mean, that would be nice, especially if we could get it within like the first couple of summons.
Let's do this.
Because now with the possibility that there is going to be something Heroes related, like, it means I don't want to spend all my stones. I do very much want Broly though, he seems very good. This is a good first turn. The October Dokkan Fest unit. Honestly, I feel like when it comes to... I think I've said this before, but like... I'm definitely not like ever very strongly predicting the like filler Dokkan Fests, because I just feel like it could be anyone. Like no one would have really guessed, like obviously without them doing hints and stuff, like no one would have guessed that they were going to randomly drop a cell when they did. Nobody would have guessed like Tau. Like when it comes to the filler Dokkan Fests, I feel like there's just no way to guess like what they're actually going to do. Like I feel like it genuinely, it just could be anything. And I know we say that a lot sometimes, but like, and it can be a bit hyperbolic, but I mean genuinely, like it could literally be anything. Daima Super Saiyan 3 Goku with an active skill Super Saiyan 4 attack. Oh my god. That would actually be like a generational troll like moment. People would be so mad. Which in a way does make me kind of want that to happen. That would be hilarious. Because like we'd still get the actual standalone 4-1 eventually. Hopefully again, like we said, for the anniversary. But that would be funny as a filler Dokkan Fest. Ku and Do, yeah. Reversible Exchange or Join Forces. I feel like they're just not going to do Join Forces characters anymore.
Alright, let's do this.
But at the same time, I don't want them to just constantly spam Reversible Exchange units over and over again, because then I feel like that'll just get boring. People giving predictions on the 6th Game of the Year nominees. I feel like Silk Song is going to be in there, right? Because, like, people have gone crazy over that. So it's going to be Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2. I'm not sure. If they follow Beastless Gohan, they'll do Daima Super Saiyan 3 or active into Super Saiyan 4 attack first. Yeah, I feel like they won't do that. I feel like they know that people don't like that. It's been almost a year since Slug. Yeah, Slug was so good on release, like unexpectedly good, and then they just kind of... He didn't really get, like, a lot of... Well, I say that. Demonic Power did get some buffs after that with, like, Glorio and stuff. But... he probably could have got more support, like, post-release to be better. People are putting Donkey Kong up for... Oh, what the... Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, the new one. Is that good? I'd only heard, like... I hadn't heard a huge amount about it, really, after it came out. It's actually pretty good from what I've seen. I can't say I've seen much on it, because obviously I feel like, I mean, just in general, I guess I don't watch a lot of streaming and like gaming stuff as much anymore, but I've not seen like a lot of people playing it. Like, I've not seen big things coming up of like playthroughs and stuff, but can't actually summon for the new Broly. Oof. Yeah, I've got what, like, just by the time the banner drops, I'm gonna have like 500 stones. So that's gonna be the hope that that is enough. Split Fiction, yeah, I did see that was on one of the ones that somebody posted. I mean, that was really good. Little Blue and I played through that. It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, those kind of co-op games are fun. Okay, they have no links. This orchestra's gonna hit different. Yeah, that would be cool, man. Expedition 33 music and Death Stranding music. How would the community feel if Daima was a free-to-play friend summon LR or Prime Battle LR? I mean, I think we all know that people would be furious if that was the case. Oh, excuse me. People have been wanting the Daima stuff to just come to the game, like the big stuff, the stuff we actually want. Because we got Goku, we got Glorio, we got Super Saiyan 3. Now we got some of the stuff, but the big things that everybody wants, like, it's just the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Honestly, either version. I know people want the adult one more, but either version, and then like the adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, like, that's what we want in the game. It's funny that they haven't done a friend summon. They just like stopped doing that years ago. I made Tapion a friend summon LR, but he's terrible. Oof. Damn, Drace really preying on Bringer's downfall. You never know. Random October Dokkan Fest could be Tapion.
Let's do this.
I mean, we just got the LR that leads movie bosses and movie heroes, with a part 2 LR being a movie boss. So imagine the October Dokkan Fest is then just a movie heroes character. Or they do another Tapion that transforms into Hirudegarn, so he's on movie bosses and super bosses, movie bosses and movie heroes as well. Just make him like a crazy support, and then yeah, he has an active skill where he transforms into Hirudegarn, so you can use it whenever you want, and therefore use it for the the giant ape cheese of like getting rid of the super attack and stuff. It'd be great. Yeah, Ku and Do is probably like is something that would be quite fun. I mean, Daima's not as much of a meme yet. Like, Kid Buu is a meme because it's been so long. But I think if we get past the 11th anniversary and we still haven't had Daima, then it kind of, the where's Daima, like where hasn't it come yet, will probably reach meme status at that point. Yeah. But yeah, Tapion and Super Saiyan 3 Goku reversible exchange would be cool. Like, you use Tapion for a couple of turns and then you can just reverse exchange into Super Saiyan 3 Goku and use the Dragon Fist. That'd be awesome. Alright, we'll get that stage finished off. That was 915. So I've only got, what, 83 stages to go. Alright, so that is going to be it for the stream. So we got a little bit of news. Maintenance / data download by tomorrow morning. 2 new red zone stages. Hopefully that will then give us all the information about when the banner drops, as well as like the info on the mission for festival and stuff like that. So obviously all of that news I will let you guys know in a video tomorrow. So yeah, that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Give a follow if you're over on the Twitch side. And yeah, that's going to be it from me. I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.